really good decision, but it's a shame to think that had they had always gone to the Switch first, we could have gotten basically Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom as the original game. Because it was what held Breath of the Wild back was that it needed to also run on the Wii U, and the Switch is a much more powerful console. So, same thing you can argue with. I mean, it's harder to argue with that with Tears of the Kingdom because it came out, not Tears of the Kingdom. Twilight Princess came out on both the GameCube and the Wii, but the Wii was not substantially more powerful than the GameCube in reality. If you actually look at the raw, you know, teraflops and all that. But, you know, with Breath of the Wild, it is very interesting to think what we would have gotten instead for a console. Or for the release. But yeah, the new Star Fox, damn. I'm super excited for the new Star Fox. It's a shame that it is going back to 64. Because I just don't think of 64 as a very content-heavy game. Like, lock in for just a second here and try to snag a place better than... oh my god, why did you do that? No! Oh my god, I'm trying everything to get... There's 2 people with Mega Mushrooms. I got absolutely wrecked. I think we're going to be hemorrhaging points tonight, fellas. But yeah, I want Star Fox to move on from 64. It would be nice to finally get a sequel to that game. And see where the story goes. I mean, I don't think Star Fox Assault is technically like a sequel, because I do not think it's a direct continuation of the story, as far as I remember. I would actually need to go back and play it, which I was considering to go play Star Fox Assault again. It's a very fun game, but I remember it being kind of long. So I'm kind of anxious to start it, but I also thought the new Star Fox was coming out a lot sooner, so maybe I do have time. But Star Fox is always kind of like not a very mature video game. So like, as with all non-mature Nintendo video games, their stories are kind of secondary to the gameplay, and it looks like with the new Star Fox, they're kind of taking both of it very seriously. So that makes me much more excited to see, okay, well, are y'all gonna like make a sequel? Expand the story at any point? Or is it gonna just be like, I don't know, pretty adolescent, or whatever you want to call it? Yeah, I think it's an IP with legs, but they're gonna have to reinvent it. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see how well an on-rails shooter is gonna go. What's up, Navad? I know it's pretty late for a stream, but I appreciate you stopping on in, homie. Oh my god. I want an item. I wanted to get ahead of him so bad. Navad, did you, oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. Are you considering the new Star Fox when it's coming out? You think you might get it? Because I'm kind of hyped for it. I won't front. Dude, it's brutal on these fucking streets. On these Mario Kart streets. I'm just gonna have to be brutal back. Sorry, brother. Catch you later, homie. I just got an item. There we go. I was gonna check the ranking. I see what you're saying. That they remade it despite the fact that it's on the NSO. Yeah, you can play Star Fox 64 on the NSO. They also don't call it Star Fox 64 Remake. They're calling it, or they're kind of selling it like a revamp or what? Oh my god. Which is a weird thing to do because it does not seem to significantly change the gameplay. I get what you're saying, Willis, but Nintendo's also like, they're aware that people emulate the games, but they're very much still like, no. We want you to play it on Nintendo consoles. So it makes sense that, you know, they're gonna still put Star Fox on the NSO, despite the fact that every person and their grandma can very easily just emulate it. But that being said, it still does leave the point of like, if it's not a significant enough gameplay change, why are they selling it again? Oh my god, that guy just saved my life. You see, I'm like not interested in the multiplayer because I've talked about this before. It's a huge misconception that Nintendo multiplayer games are mostly casual, because if you've ever, as you can see here, played a Nintendo multiplayer game, no, there's extremely competitive, very mean people like me who's about to go throw that sideways and miss. So I can imagine I'm going to go into the Star Fox Online and get absolutely wrecked. Even if I get it day one and I try my best to be good at it, I have a feeling that I will be skill gapped very soon. Dude, that guy was evil. That was pure evil. We're almost at the checkpoint. Oh, that guy's evil too. Gotta go. Alright, I think we make it. But, I'm hoping that they redo the story bits enough to make it more fleshed out, more serious, longer cutscenes. Maybe even add to the story, contextualize it in some way. Like, you don't have to change it, but make it a little more fleshed out. I think that I would appreciate that. Because if they're making it look extremely adult and extremely serious, then maybe they could take the story just as seriously, too. Don't just make it look more serious. I keep forgetting about the No Lives Online. Yeah, it's rough, dude. Slowly make it our way up to the front here. I swear, if this guy hits me with this shell, I'm going to cry. Dude, I hit him. Look at that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, get the clips ready. Oh god, cows. I couldn't dodge it. Navad, I had not thought about that before, but that's such a good point, because Assault is a really good game that just needs a little more love. It needed more time in the oven. Because it is a very fun game, but it is certainly a little undercooked. Whoa, phase reveal. What's going on, Mossy? I've been on stream a couple times with my face, just not lately. You would never believe it, we're talking about Nintendo games. But yeah, Star Fox Assault was really fun. The multiplayer was great. But, it was very, very much a little bit of Nintendo learning how to do a 3D shooter in a way that in the past... Oh my god. Oh my god, no. And invisible! No! No, 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 no! Oh. please, for the love of God, give me something good, please, please. Oh, go, 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 come on. No, no, no. Oh, that was so close. Sorry, I had to lock in there. And by lock in, I literally took my right hand and started smashing my bumper down. I'm able to put it back. You know, I've never played Star Fox Adventure. I kind of see it as a bastard child of the Star Fox series because it's just a rare game that got reskinned to be a Star Fox game. And to me, it's kind of like, you know, is it really a Star Fox game or is it some kind of random nonsensical, hold on a second, guys. I don't think we make it, I don't think we make it, I don't think we make it. No. I feel you, Willis, like, it would have been nice. Oh yeah, the dinosaur planet, yeah. I don't know, it doesn't look like a bad game, it just, like, it's not a Star Fox game, despite it being called Star Fox. It's most definitely just a reskinned game that Rare was trying to put out, and it didn't seem like it had legs, you know, no dino legs. Whereas Assault was a Star Fox game, you know, ground up. Not like ground up like ground meat, from the ground up. And it's a great game. I just think that it has a lot of issues with the controls. I think the missions are somewhat undercooked at times. I was also a very stupid kid playing it, so maybe I just, you know, did not read it properly and the missions weren't that bad, but I do remember some missions having no time limit and spending a solid 2 hours trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go in this massive map, because they had huge maps, and I just was not aware of where they wanted me to go. Yeah, it's basically a Legend of Zelda in space on a dinosaur planet, you know? Which, I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't sound fun, but... And it looks like a good game. But as an actual Star Fox fan, like, I played a lot of the games that I could. I didn't play Command. I didn't play Star Fox 1 or Star Fox 2. I only played 64, Assault. Honestly, that might be the only Star Fox games I've played. So it's kind of... I'm a fake fan. But to be fair, all the other ones never really seem to have made an impact with even the fan base, with the exception of the one on Wii U, Star Fox Zero. People really like Star Fox Zero. It just had a lot of hate for being on a dying console, and also convoluting the control scheme in a way that I don't think it lent itself well to, like a rail shooter as it did traditionally. Looked pretty fun though. But I didn't even pick it up, and I love Star Fox. I also like Star Fox because of Smash Bros, so, you know, hashtag fake fan. God, banger alert. Love this song. Get out of the way. Gimme. No! Ooh. Could not avoid the Cataquack. Luigi. No! That would have been Luigi on Luigi murder. The Game Awards are at the end of the year, and I keep mistaking them for Summer Game Fest, which is coming up. Zero was awesome, but I understand that everyone's complaining about having to look at the Wii U screen and the TV so much. You know, it's a shame, because that was kind of like supposed to be a selling point of the console, right? Like, this intricate gameplay, where you know, Zombie U had the same thing. If you checked an inventory, or like checking it's a loot shoot game, and whenever you're doing part of the looting, you would have to look at the screen, but you had to keep your eyes on the television in case, say, a zombie showed up. But that was mild. From when I heard about Star Fox, it was kind of like the entire gameplay loop. And it could be maybe a little taxing for a game that has traditionally been somewhat of a casual on-rail shooter. So I can see why Oh my god. I'm trying to scratch my arm. Yeah. I'm about to get hit. Yep. Haha, revenge. Oh, excuse me, there it goes. Hello? Can y'all calm down? But yeah, so Summer Games Fest is coming up. I would like to stream it on Discord, because I'm really hoping to hear some news for games that I'm excited about, but also, more importantly, I want to hear about games that they haven't announced yet. I'm ready to hear, like, some world premieres, hashtag Jeff Keighley selling us down the river for some mid. Oh my god, I'm doing so bad tonight. Wait, I'm not out? Oh, shit. Alright. Let me just get coins for a second here. Oh, right in the bottom. Oh my god. But, I need to figure out what day of the week that's going to be on, to figure out a schedule for it. I'm also going to talk with Willis about it, too. Get his input on it. Because I think those are really fun. Streaming the Game Awards. And also streaming Summer Game Fest, which is the one that's happening. Game Awards is kind of like... this is the hater in me. Alright, so take it with a grain of salt, but it is truly just the PlayStation Awards, because, like, it's always PlayStation IPs getting, most of the awards, most of the recognition. If you just go look at, like, any of the last Game of the Year winners, right? It's been almost exclusively games that are not on a Nintendo console. Like, was the last game to get Game of the Year Mario Galaxy? If we're gonna hate on it together. I mean, I'm not there just to hate on it, per se. But I will definitely be acting like one of those Muppets from the Muppets that sit up on that podium and just, like, just sniping at everything that looks really dumb. I think it'd be fun. Like, I'm not going to go in there and act like it's anything prestigious. It's not. But going in there to hopefully see something cool, some interesting announcements. I want to see new stuff. You know, I don't want to hear about games we already know are existing. You know, like I said, for me, I'm extremely excited to see the announcement for the DLC for Monster Hunter. Mainly because we don't know anything about what it's going to be yet, or a date for when it's going to come out. So, other than that, everything else, I'm just interested to see what we will be getting, you know? Especially from Nintendo. They've been somewhat, not to say content light, there's plenty of games coming out on the Switch too. Exclusive games as well. But none of the major ones. I mean, we did get a Pokemon announcement. I'm sure we're going to see more for Pokemon. I'm not very interested in that personally, but, you know, still big news. Maybe they'll finally make a Pokemon game that doesn't look like it's a third-party ripoff of a Pokemon game. You know? It'll actually look, like, good. So that'll be fun. And just new announcements. You know, are we going to see a new Zelda? It'd be nice. I'm always down for whatever they got next with the Zelda series. I wanted to ask again, though, Willis, if are you digging this audio balance more? I know that usually I do have the game a lot louder. I don't know if I sound way too loud or what the balance is like, but from what I've heard earlier, I think this was decent. Oh my god. I knew I should have used that coin. I was like debating it in my mind. And then I got hit. Which kind of ended the debate on the spot. It's good. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. No, that's me. My internet's absolutely shitting the bed. I'm glad you mentioned it. Because I'm looking at it now and it's... Oh, man. No, it's not. Yeah, like the fact that you're probably getting a massive delay. Just look how long it takes for your messages to pop up on the stream. Man. Every time, dude. This is another reason why I've been kind of... It's back up to normal now. You may need to reset the stream, refresh the page to catch back up. But we did have significant drop in frames earlier from internet connection. I really just need to move. I can't handle just the absolute instability of everything in this area. Move, yeah. Get out of here. You too. That was mean. I've turned into the thing I hate the most. Evil. Evil Mario Kart player. Nah, you're not a person who doesn't return a shopping cart. I still return my shopping carts, even with my messed up hip. That being said, a lot of the time the shopping cart returns are full. Might have to get a refreshment on my water after this particular race here. But yeah, Willis, if you're interested in doing a thing for Summer Game Fest, I'm totally down as well, so we should definitely look up the dates on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, free content. I've returned. Oh! Welcome back. Dude. Like, I know I'm an old man, but, like, I don't think I would have been able to react to that in time with how fast the turret shell came in. They fucking fly in this game. Holy crap. Get out of here. Oh, that sucks. Old gang? What you mean? Oh, whoa. Chill out. God, you know, just for trying to blow me up. Alright. Oh, we're old. Some older than others, sure. You know. I think my sister would say, right. We're just right. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. Addie is ancient. Thank you, Willis. I'm sure you're the spring chicken yourself over there. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Get away, dude! Almost ran to that frickin' bird. Yeah, we have nothing in common. I should have hung on to that red shell. I made a grave mistake. Okay, I think we're alright. Dude, this Bowser's like a mile ahead. Oh my god. That didn't hit anybody? You sure about that? Oh! Alright, whatever. Well, I should have learned the code in 2010, but here we are. I mean, the code monkeys are going to be losing their job just as easily as we are, you know? Like, that market is every bit as replaceable in the AI future as all the rest of them. Unfortunately. So, like, I don't know. The difference is they're just going to be writing the thing that, you know, outmodes them. Oh, come on. Ugh. I think I'm in dead last right now. Oh my god. This might be perfect. Oh, come on. I should have saved it. I think if I draft this Luigi, I can win. No. Oh, damn. We were right there. We were right there. Oh, that makes me so mad. That's such an absolute bummer. I just popped to this screen real quick so I could go grab some water. Banger alert. Perfect for the moment. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go grab some water. I don't think we have any ads inbound. Let's see. 18 minutes till the next forced ad break. So we can further enrich Jeff Bezos. Dude, this song's so good. This is Dolphin Shoals from Mario Kart 8. It's almost unrecognizable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go get some water, and I'm gonna get... no, I have plenty of the drink left. It's just no longer cold. But let me go ahead and grab some water, guys. I'll be right back. I'll try to do some knockout tour. I'm gonna assume I've only lost points tonight, but that's totally fine. We're here to have fun, you know. Thank God that we're not gonna be ranked in heaven by how many internet points we get in our favorite video games, because surely we'd all fall a little short. But I'll be right back, guys. Just go ahead and get a snack, go stretch, get some water, take a leak, do your thing. I'll be right back, guys. I don't know about that one, Willis. I don't know if I don't know the weighting they put on Nintendo games and the competitive elo that is where you're at in heaven. Alright, let's go back to some more. Dude, another banger. Surprising, male, meaningless. Why does that sound way too sophisticated for me to understand? Look, I already feel stupid enough, alright? I don't need any help. I mean, that ain't getting heaven ranked. I just can't help but think about the Family Guy meme where they're like, you know, just a surprising shortage of chairs. Which would actually kind of suck. I like sitting down, I'm not gonna lie. Billy TV. We got a YouTuber in here. They have 9,000 points. I'm about to get wrecked. 9,092 points. Holy crap. Ooh. I like the beginning of this knockout tour. Willis, you might recognize it. It's supposed to be... It's Toad Harbor? Or Toad Factory, but it's definitely supposed to be like the California Canal. My god. Leave me alone. When we get to over here, it just makes me think of San Andreas. Getting wrecked, brother. Willis, there's also a chance that we're going to see some more Fable. That's an interesting... I mean, look at it. We're in the... It's like the Los Angeles Canal, which obviously is in San Andreas and GTA 5, or references to them. But yeah, it's just funny. When they made this game, they were definitely referencing very American-esque landmarks and staples of the world and all that. We're barely gonna make it, if we make it at all. I love this song. Let's go. I was gonna say though, we might see some Fable at the game show, which I'm excited for too. I don't know if I'm going to get it on behalf of, you know, having no money, but I would love to get it. I really liked Fable 1. I think it's a really, really fun game. It's really cute, well made, and I'll have to sell it, didn't I? Fucking Bowser player with the tag Donald Trump. It's so dumb. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Get out of here. Bum, ba-dum. Hopefully by then, I don't know, me and Willis here were talking about ways we can try to do better with the stream, bring better content, more interesting content, and hopefully be able to do something with it. It'd be very nice to be able to, but it's an extremely competitive market. I think I'm out. No, I hit somebody with the freaking gold shell, and I think I snagged the final position. is happening? Where'd that fireball come from? It like bounced off that wall. I'm just getting Mario Karted. Alright, let's get rid of this. Alright, we're gonna bank on getting something decent here. We need to stay ahead of that giant mushroom. I'll bid on Willis's kidney. I'll bid on it, but only if I get to eat it. I just want to point out once again, this is probably my favorite cup track right here when it comes on. It's so good. It's just... trying to hit the Capone while driving. It's so good. I'm just building up negative karma. Or positive karma by hitting things. I'm gonna tell you when when you see your next one so I can harass you. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna get hit by this red shell. What's the problem? You've been hanging out with top tier too much. What's the problem? Oh. Yep, we don't make it again. Dude, I'm just doing awful tonight, man. I'm like actually trash. I mean, Knockout Tour is also just like brutal. Like actually brutal. You'll never know when you need a spare kidney. But whenever you know, damn, do you probably really know. Maybe to buy a copy of Fable. I mean, hopefully by then the entire economy will collapse and they'll have to figure out another way to reconfigure it. Which is a generous reading of what would happen. Not a realistic one, obviously. Oh, sorry, y'all. Yes, I love my streams of children's games and existential dread. I mean, yeah, it's the juxtaposition between, you know what's strange? The word unadulterated would mean like unfiltered in a way, right? Or just very much like realistic and brutal. So it's a weird thing, because like Mario Kart is the opposite of unadulterated. So what would that be? Adulterated? Is that a word? Does that make sense? If something's super like, like PG? My life. Look at the bonsai bill. Go get him. not the biggest fan of this knockout tour. It's called a rally. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's just it's one of those words where the antonym is probably not going to sound anything related to the antonym or to the originator word. Did y'all see that bomb snipe? Holy crap. You do a flip because you could throw it further. So I flipped at him. Yeah, and I was able to hit him with it. It was kind of gangster. Alright, we're about to get hit by a red shell. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. I'm hydrating, but I'm hydrating with this drink here. Because it's closer to my hand. Willis, I saw our friend Kaylee was playing that at Nick's Discord, I think today or yesterday. I thought that was funny. What? Yoshi, you... Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even have... I'm getting bullied. What can I say? I have varied taste. I mean, it looks pretty fun, but... I don't know if it's like my speed, but it does look like a really fun and cute game. For sure. I have a feeling it's gonna pop off. Try to hit this Yoshi here to get rid of his shell. Did not work. Oh my god. Every one of you will suffer. Bunch of simulator games from the Humble Bundle. Anyone in particular you've been enjoying? I knew that this was a dangerous knockout zone. This is the shortest, like, gap between two of them as well. I'm not sure why it's so small. Oh. I have a feeling this is the hardest to get ahead part of this entire tour. God, what is this? I forget where the quote's from, but it's from something where the guy's like, "What do you do against such reckless hate?" And that's all I could think. What do you do against such reckless hate? What do you mean you hit it right after I got my gold mushroom? That was my ticket to 8. And now what? It was this guy. It was that guy right there. I'm blaming him. Oh. Womp womp, that game used it. Oh, I did not know that. You know what's wild? Masu, you're not a big fan of AI in games, and I'm fairly sure the one company that does not use AI in their games, and it's, I believe even stated that they will not, is like Nintendo, but I don't see you playing like a lot of Nintendo games. I think that you would really enjoy a lot of them. I just don't know how much Nintendo you grew up on. But like, definitely gotta try Dolphin, get that set up, because me and Willis are looking through the library to find some games that might be fun to play. They got some good ones. GameCube was absolutely goated. Oh my god, I cannot get this shortcut anymore. There's a shortcut here, I think you could take. Probably could fucking rail. I hate the rails on this part right here. They're actually awful. They're just there to collect you and slow you down, and it's impossible to get off of them. Y'all get me about getting on my soapbox about AI, but do your research into how data centers are destroying land and causing people to live in those areas built around. I mean, I totally think that, like, I agree, those are awful. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we disagree with you. No, I was pointing it out as in, like, if you're somebody who doesn't like supporting AI, then, like, Nintendo's a company that I think that not only makes really good games, but I think they take a stance against using AI in their games because they're just much more about wanting to do, like, actual games, you know? Like, they want to make what they use. Meanwhile, like, companies like Disney, I think, are going to be doing a lot of AI in their games, or in their new products. Yeah, I'm just not a very in the loop person about stuff like that, you know? You probably get more traction with showing how you find out about games like that. Like, do you go to a website or do you, like, Google search just to see, you know what I mean? Because I don't know what the resource would be to be able to find out that. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be people doing the fun stuff and then the AI doing all the boring stuff, and somehow we've inverted this. Does the librarian game have that in it? I didn't look at it. I looked at it on Steam. I don't remember seeing that personally, but it might have been on there. Maybe I'm just, you know, illiterate. Oh my God, Daisy, chill out, sister. These turtles in a bucket. We're all in the back of the race. We'll, you know. Turtles in a bucket. Like, people complain about Mario Kart. They're like, Mario Kart is far too expensive. Mario Kart World in particular. And I'm like, yeah, but they also have some of the best live music made by real human beings that I've heard in a long time. I don't think I'm making it through this freaking late. You know, so like you either can pay musicians for incredible music in a very well-built game that came out without any game-breaking bugs or any bugs that I ever experienced. Or you cannot pay a lot of money and then let, you know, other companies make them cheaper by filling it with AI. I think Steam requires games. Yeah, that's what I read that comment, sorry. Oh my god, my nose itches. No! Okay. I wanted those coins. I also triggered a sneeze. It's inbound. Oh my god, what is happening? I wasn't trying to hit your chick, I was trying to get your coinage. Your coinage. No, 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 no. Oh! Yeah, pass me up now. Come on. Come in front of me. Let's do this. Really, what's up? Okay, just run into me. Get off me. Back it up. 3 feet. I don't know how many feet we're supposed to be. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, would you look at that? It was another lightning bolt just moments before we crossed the finish line. How very unexpected. The developers describe how their game uses AI to generate context like this. 4 assets in the story. 1 UI component, 3 landscape paintings useful, which is framed that clearly produced using additional AI refinement. None of them were created by AI from the ground up. AI helped with grammatical corrections for in-game text, which are then carefully reviewed and managed by hand. The devs note. Oh, okay. So why even use it for that? Just put a... I don't quite understand it myself. Like... And get someone to... Yeah, like... I understand they're a small budget company, I'm sure. But that doesn't mean, like... It's like... well, we could just... Oh my god, this guy's name is Gay Nuggies. Alright, brother? You do you. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. But, yeah, like, I don't know. Just put it out with grammatical errors and put it out with some ugly-looking assets for the time being, and then whenever you get that money, then patch it out. You know? Like, the major companies put games out in absolute, unplayable, janky messes all the time. You know? You don't have to, like, absolutely nail the... Oh. Sorry, this is the last little bit here. That was a big mistake. No! Oh, it's all crashing down. It's all crashing down. Come on. He's gonna hit me. Oh, we're in the last one. Oh, we're out. We're in. Get off of me. All right, sorry. Anyways, literally crossing on the 8th. Yeah, just put it out. Just put it out with, you know, whatever issues and whatever you can manage, and promise you people will forgive you because you're a little indie dev company. It's not that big of a deal. The same thing happened with Crimson Desert. Where they used AI for like paintings or something like that, and it's like, just put in like free domain stupid friggin' like paintings from, you know what I mean, like a free domain painting. I'm sure there's bound to be something. Alright, get off of me. I'm so sick of these people being near me. Tried to take a shortcut up. Absolutely. That makes me mad. Completely, like, you could have Google imaged a stock photo of a cat and had a teacher proofread it. Yeah. You could have, like, started a Discord page and have your fans and people who volunteer to proofread it for you. You know? Yo, what's going on, top tier? This is the best we've done tonight, Knockout Tour. I'm glad you're able to see it. Because it's been an awful nightmare so far. Like, actually. It's been just awful. We've been getting destroyed. But we're, you know, having a good time. Hope your night's going well, homie. It's been... Let's see, it's a better route. You can take this route next time. The idea is you're supposed to get on this branch here, this vine, hit here, get on this, and then you can take the shortcut without the really hard, hardcore part. I want to redo the chat box on the stream. It's kind of obnoxious. I could mess with it. I like this knockout, but the first leg of it's kind of disgusting. Come on, Tokomaru, get out of it! I don't even know if that's your name, but move it. Okay. Get off of me, please. I need some coinage. You know, it's a really... What the fuck was that? Who ordered the banana drop-off? Stop it! Get away from me! Anyway, if you notice, I drive with the auto gas on because I don't think it makes sense to hold the A button the entire race. Like, you're never not holding the A button. So, like, it's just a tax on your thumb that's not necessary. But at the beginning of the race, you have to hold A to get the boost. But there's this little detail where when you hit A or you don't hit A in a motorcycle, you'll notice that they're actually going to rev their hand. You'll see Luigi's right hand, you see it like moving. If I hit A, he like hits the freaking, he hits the little gas on it. Playing Forza, yeah, if somebody bought you Forza and you've been playing the crap out of it. I feel like you're playing it more than the other homies. So I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I don't think there's a future in which I'll be getting Forza, but I am glad that all of y'all have been really enjoying it. My God. You love it? I'm glad. It looks really good. You think so? Maybe Sloth. Well, yeah, but you were playing it a bunch even before you had your own copy of it, so like I imagine once you get that free time coming up, you're gonna be rocking and rolling with it. We're out of here. Off the next 3 days? Nice. You deserve it, dude. You've been working your ass off. Who did that? Why would you throw all your red shells backwards in second place? What does that benefit? Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Trying to stay away from Baby Rosalina. No! Stop it! Don't you dare, don't you dare. What an absolute baby back bastard. Get away. Ow. You knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. He wombos, she wombos, we wombo. I will say, this track's also really good. That's about to play on this race. This whole area reminds me of Paper Mario: The Origami King. They had a chapter that was very Asian inspired. And the music in this whole area just, I mean, I guess that's like, of course it would be reminiscent of it. It's the same kind of like vibe. But it definitely always makes me think of it. I don't know. My god, dude, I'm so sick of the random boomerangs. I just gotta hope we get something, yeah. No. It's over. I don't want to quit out because I lose even more points, but that actually enrages me. Anyway. Also really hope that they announce some more content for this game. I wouldn't say it's a content-light game. There's a lot of courses, but the courses, I don't know. You play more on the routes, and the routes don't feel as unique. They're fun, but there's, you know, a different in the distinction of different courses as opposed to different routes. So I would love to hear some kind of news about follow-up content for this game. Also, I guess you just get used to that over time. In general, with modern games, just they always seem to have lots of updates and whatnot. So, keeps you interested. Yeah, exactly. It also could be the case, the people who work on this game with Nintendo is Monolith Soft, who make Xenoblade, and there's no doubt in my mind that they're not working on their next project outside of helping Nintendo with their projects. They helped with Animal Crossing, they helped with Breath of the Wild, and they also helped with Mario Kart World. Hey, you said routes instead of intermissions. I'm impressed. What's going on, Lucid? I'm very much against calling them intermissions, because I think that despite that people think it sounds like the appropriate term, I go see the Nutcracker, a ballet. I see it every year. The intermission is the part where you're not watching the ballet. It's actively not a part of the ballet. So I just think it's just rude language. It is part of the race, and whenever you're playing online and you're done with a race, you get put into the between segment, right? Between races. There's a timer for it. It's usually 30 seconds. The name of the timer setting is called intermission length, which is the length of the actual intermission, right? Meaning that there is an intermission in this game by name. It's not the parts between the tracks. It's the parts between the races where you're actually not racing. So I think every claim that intermission's not supposed to be a negative term, you know, is just copium from people who don't like the open world game. Anyway, that's right. It makes me think of theory. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's by definition not an intermission. So regardless of, and look, people can call it whatever they want. This soapbox is well used. I mean, I don't know. What Nintendo just, there's a lot of hate boners out there for Nintendo lately, and I can understand for some things, but don't let your, as you said before, don't let your hate cross-contaminate to the things that are actually just fine. Saying Mario Kart World's boring, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. This game is almost too much going on, dude. I'm getting wrecked constantly. But admittedly justified. I just think that, like, if you're going to sit there and say you don't like the routes, that's totally fine. But then to make insulting language about it and make fun of people who pick, the intermissions or who enjoy them, like, there shouldn't be this division in the fan base. You can enjoy both. I like both. I like the courses. I like the routes. Or the highways, whatever you want to call them. I think that, I played many hours of Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and a lot of Mario Kart 7. I played a lot of those games. I enjoyed them very much so. I'm totally fine with something that kind of mixes up the formula in a, I would say, meaningful way. It feels very different. Like, I was excited when they mentioned it. I was like, this is awesome. And there was people who were already criticizing it before the game came out, saying it looked boring. And I'm like, well, it can look one way, sure, but, like, is it actually fun or is it not fun? Like, I don't want to prejudge it. I'm about to get hit by a lightning bolt. It's coming. Don't you worry. I feel it. It's too calm. Brother, get away from me! Why? Anyway. Yeah, who would insult anyone's choice, of course. Anyway, here's Boo Midima. You see, I'm not being totally honest when I make fun of Boo's cinema. I don't just dislike the course, but anytime there is an option to pick a 3-lap course in the online multiplayer, everyone will pick it. Because it's a 3-lap course. My argument is, some routes are arguably more fun than some courses. I think almost every route is more fun than Boo's Cinema. But they're going to pick it, not because it's fun, but because it's the only option that has 3 courses. And I think that's really funny. There's a phrase where it's like, cutting off your nose to spite your face, right? If you've heard that phrase before. That's what it feels like. It's like one of your siblings got peanut butter ice cream, but you didn't. But you hate peanut butter ice cream, but you're going to sit there and ask and beg for a bowl of peanut butter ice cream and hate every second of it. But only because you're trying to make a point, not because you particularly wanted peanut butter ice cream. If that analogy makes any kind of sense. Oh, thank you, everybody. Come on, who's next? This part of the race is actually really rough because we're all in this river. And there's a lot of canyons coming up, so we're going to be absolutely just getting mogged. What's going on, Starsky? I really like that. Ooh, I like that emote. It's hilarious. The little Goombas. Oh, snap. Sorry for the loud raid sound. Thank you for the raid, Starsky. Welcome on in. I forgot to go and adjust all the other sound effects for the stream alerts. I hope you had a good stream and enjoying your night and or day. We have been getting absolutely destroyed in good old-fashioned Mario Kart fashion. Ooh, I think we made it. Yeah, we made it. I think we can get up here. Yeah, okay. Cut this corner and hit this thing. A little, how the races look? I'm doing awful. I'm getting wrecked, dude. I'm trying to get some kind of ranking, rankage going on in Knockout Tour, and I'm just getting wrecked. But I'm having a good time, so I appreciate that you're asking, and I hope that you had a good stream. Have you been Mario Karting? He's having fun at least. Yeah, a little off topic, but I'm excited for the new Star Fox game. I was just talking about that earlier. I hope they show off more of the cutscenes and stuff for Summer Game Fest, and I'm really hoping they show we get to see some Monster Hunter DLC information. I'd love to see like just anything, one monster. Knockout Tour's a beast. Yeah, dude, they're mean. Why are they so mean? I remember Mario Kart 8 Online was disgusting. Also, I thought you would be playing Spaceman Unknown. That's a game that I'm going to play usually with Willis here. It's not something I'd probably stream single, like solo play. It doesn't seem as fun to be playing it by myself, to be honest. Alright, we made it. I feel loved. You know you are loved, alright, Willis? Yeah, it happens. I try to stay away from the lobby hoppers and coucher players, split screeners. Oh, okay. A lobby hopper. What is that? I'm not up to... I play Mario Kart, and I enjoy Mario Kart, but I'm ass. So I don't really know... I know about the competitive scene. I understand that there's an entire ranking system people do on Discords and whatnot. But I'm not too educated on the lingo, so I'm not sure what a... I know what a coucher is because you explained it. I don't know what a lobby hopper is. My knockout tours are good. I play competitively. Nice, nice. I appreciate that Mario Kart does have like a competitive scene. I'm not in it because I just mostly play online, like normals, right? I did join a Discord. Which Discord is it? It's the one that was around since like the Wii U. It's a massive Mario Kart Discord, and there's tons of people who play there, and they play like the competitive style. But it certainly is not something that I've ever played competitively. I just play on stream, just as I do now. Just kind of hit online, hit go, and pray that I don't get wrecked. I'd imagine you'd probably absolutely destroy me. I mean, I'm not even playing meta, dude. I just play Luigi because they announced Luigi Mansions 3 coming out on the Switch. I was hyped about it, so I've just been kind of on this Luigi binge on every game that I play that he's in. And, you know, I like him. He's pretty cool. Lie down and try not to cry. Cry more. Also, I didn't know about that, Addy. I would buy it. What you mean about Luigi's Mansion 3? That's why I play as Luigi? That's actually the reason why. I used to play Bowser in most of the Nintendo games as either Bowser or Mario. If you Oh yeah, I mean, I started doing it before 3 came out just because I was so hyped for Luigi's Mansion 3. I love the original Luigi's Mansion, and I really liked Luigi's Mansion 2. I didn't like the missions, and whenever they announced that they were kind of going back to what made Luigi's Mansion 1 great, with one singular massive area and not having the missions, I was kind of hyped about it. But they still kind of had it in a way. The floors were more of the missions, and I didn't really care for the collectibles on each floor because there was 2 collectibles in the game that you actually have to backtrack to get. You cannot get them on the first playthrough. And it's only 2 of them, and there's no indication that those 2 were not collectible on your first visit to the floor, and it really bothered me because I was trying to beat it as I went. Three is rough, but if you go back and play it and ignore trying to get all the collectibles, it's a lot more fun if you just play it just for the love of the game. I will say it's almost too long, though, for a single sit-down enjoyment. Like, Luigi's... I am getting bullied. Luigi's Mansion 1, I love that game because I can sit down and beat it in one sitting, maybe 2 if I'm, like, you know, not playing for very long. Luigi's Mansion 3 is a tremendously long game if you're playing it as a casual playthrough. Speedrunning aside, even a speedrunning, I think, is still several hours long. Maybe like 3 or 5 hours, I forget exactly. But it's a much more, it's definitely a beefier game. I also don't like slamming the ghosts. I much prefer to just, you know, ghost styles, suck them up. But, you know, that's not the good name. I think we already got hit by lightning, right? I'm gonna use this ghost around. Go. Right through the lightning. Whoop. Where are the... Oh my god. A lot of green shells. You know what? There might be a Luigi's Mansion 4 coming out soon. I think Luigi's Mansion 3 sold the most out of any of the games, and I also think that the re-release of Luigi's Mansion 2 did very well. So there's a pretty, oh my god, pretty large chance that we're going to get more Luigi's Mansion. That being said, whenever they announced the Mario movie, and a lot of people were not happy that Chris Pratt was going to be Mario, they thought that, you know, we already had a lot of Chris Pratt in movies. There were people kind of sick of him, among other reasons. He ended up being totally fine, but I felt like Charlie Day as Luigi, his voice and his like acting could be great, but not only is he not in the movies nearly as much as I would have liked him to be, I felt like he kind of sounded a little phoned in. You know, he was very much like, he was a one-note tune, which for like a kid's video game movie is like whatever, but I don't know, you could try it a little harder. Felt like Chris Pratt and Jack Black were really actually trying to bring some kind of like, you know, character to these characterless characters, and Chris Pratt was kind of just flat. Not Chris Pratt, pardon me. Charlie Day was a little flat. Still a fun movie though, the first and the second. Oh, for sure. I mean, you're a movie lover, movie watcher, so it was not fine cinema in any way, shape, or form, that's for sure. I might have been able to take a shortcut there with this mushroom, but I didn't want to risk it. It's not worth just to get one position. Minima. I know you'll love that. I was not the originator of that, but boy howdy, did I read that and just laugh. Oh my god. She runs to that car? Hello, ma'am? You good? Alright, we got a horn. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because we're going to get hit by lightning anyway. But we had a horn for at least 2 seconds. It felt good. That sense of security you get from having the horn. I can't even get the words out before I got wrecked. What is this item combination? This is awful. Leave me alone! Let me have something, please. Oh, that was a perfect time for those mushrooms to be on the road. Hello. I'm honestly gonna hang on to these. Oh, okay, no, it doesn't matter. Wasn't the worst time to get hit by a blue shell. I need to get better at driving off the map when they're about to hit me, because you take less recovery time, I think. They're trying to bait me into throwing it. I don't want to throw it. Get away from me! No, we don't want the freaking banana then the coin. I've seen people go this way. I wonder if this is actually better. If you can hit that pole, you can kind of avoid the slowdown on the track. See, that's why you wanted the coin first. Because you'll take the... I've gotten hit by 3 boos, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's only 2. You used to have a boo counter for how many times you get hit by the boo. Alrighty, Willis. I appreciate you stopping on in. I think we're gonna possibly get our okay first W of the night. Never mind. I take that back. But you have a good night, man. And I'll catch you next time. And if y'all aren't already following Will's Whimsy here, I would highly recommend it. He's been doing Morrowind, which has been very, very fun to watch. Ooh, we might be able to get it. Oh man, we were so close. She's strafed our attempt at drafting her. Oh, that was so close. I would have loved to have gotten that. But to be fair, I can't be too upset with missing out on first place for second. Like, with how bad it's been going tonight, that's kind of like totally fine. Like, second place, that's... we at least earned some VR, right? I kind of knew she was going to try to strafe me, and I could have possibly predicted and gone right with her, and I might have been able to still snag first, but, you know, it's alright. Oh, I thought I hit that there. Oh, I was about to say, I've never seen a car that big before. It had the guy on it. I'm also wondering when we're going to get the next Zelda announcement, right? Because if it's been a while, they released that top-down Zelda, the one with you play as Zelda. And that's not a major entry into the series in terms of just, like, I'm sure, scope and scale. I don't think it means it's not a real entry. I'm glad that they still, every now and then, put out a isometric Zelda game, because those are still fun. But I do wonder how long we're going to have to wait till we get to hear for the next 3D Zelda. Because it's been a minute. And I'm just, like, I guess it's been a minute since Breath of the Wild. I know Tears of the Kingdom hasn't been that long, but honestly, Tears of the Kingdom was somewhat of an asset flip. Sure, there's an incredible amount of gameplay that comes from the Zonai items and all that, but it did not exactly give us a new map, or, you know, arguably there's new features. I'm not trying to say that it's not a full Zelda game, but I'm just ready for the next story and world. I'm excited for the next, whatever we get for the next Hyrule, or if it's not even in Hyrule. I'm kind of hoping they go for another Wind Waker entry into that series. Because those have gone to the handhelds with Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. But honestly, I think it's still totally legitimate to go ahead and put it back on the main home, like a mainstay console. I don't know if it's still faster to go through the snow, even without, like, items. I want to do what they're doing and figure out the route with the trees. I think that's the best way to do it. Rough. I think this is the knockout tour that we performed very poorly on last time, this rally. So potentially, we can turn it around. Ooh. I love this part of the rally, though. I really like the song, and I like the when you jump down over here coming up. This part's super fun. Ooh, I got a sneeze coming in. Okay, I think I'm done. Oh my god. That was a hell of a sneeze. Can this bomb go off? Holy crap. I think we saved ourselves with that blue shell. That's why I was holding on to it to kind of use it at the last second in case I need to clear up the position. I feel bad, but no, knockout tour is brutal. It's brutal in these streets. That's so funny looking. I probably should have saved that for the spot over here. Didn't matter. Actually, it would have been great. I would have been on the shortcut. Actually, no, I don't think I would have taken that shortcut there. That's like when sandbagging would have just been the optimal move, just waiting at that last item line, because giving me a mushroom and 3 bananas, and then everyone behind me with 2 bullets and 2 mega mushrooms, it's like... I'm not a big fan of bagging, just because I feel like in casual mode it just kind of defeats the purpose of playing a game. If everyone bagged, then it would make for the racings to be kind of like bland. But there's some instances where it's like, that is actually the only logical thing to do, because you know that the item wheel is going to just absolutely screw you. You know? But it's fine. We might have made a little BR, or not lost so much. We'll survive. This too, we will survive. Bagging is cringe. Like, in a competitive, like, environment, I could totally be fine with it. But when you're playing, you know, random matchmaking, just like the casual mode, it kind of exacerbates some of the problems that already exist with Mario Kart, just as, like, the way it works with the randomness of the items, you know? Like, it's a casual game, right? It's not supposed to be super, super competitive. You can play competitively, but you can play anything competitively if you really choose to. But when you're playing with a bunch of people who don't play with bagging, then it kind of creates this really unfun loop of getting hit by the lightning bolt right past the last line of items. It doesn't incentivize people to race to be in first. In which case, it's like, if everybody decided to bag, what would happen? Like, it's just going to be the entire race waiting at the item box? I don't quite understand what would happen. I'd like to see it demonstrated. I'd love to see what it looks like. I'm not sure what this Donkey Kong's doing. Looks like he's trying to, like, snake, but I don't think you can actually snake in this game. I think you lose speed at the end. Oh my god, you look like you got taken out. Uh-oh. How unfortunate. I love this song. Yeah, I'm excited for Star Fox. But other than that, stuff coming from Nintendo, nothing that I'm like really hyped for that I could think of off the top of my head, like for announcements that they've already made. There's plenty of games you assume will be showing up. Like at some point, we're gonna hear about the Smash Bros. My God. Oh my God, we gotta get ahead of these mega mushrooms. Try to stay away. Alright. Trying to think of what other series. I mean, you could always say like, I'd be really happy if they made a new F-Zero. Doesn't look very likely for a new F-Zero, especially with Mario Kart World being announced. Kind of like their premier racing game. You know what? There is a game coming out that I'm kind of excited for. It's the new Fire Emblem. It looks really good. But I've never played a Fire Emblem game, period. So I do own Three Houses, and that's a game I've been talking about wanting to play for a hot minute. And I do want to find a good single-player game to be going through. Between like co-op streams and the regular ones. Yeah, the new Fire Emblem looks really fun. I don't think we make it here, guys, unless something catastrophic happens in front of us. Wait a minute. Nope. Dang. I think we're one position behind. Do you plan on playing the one they put on the GameCube app? Radiant Dawn? Is that what it's called? Or Path of Radiance. I've heard that that's one of the most expensive GameCube games to get. I may or may not have it on Dolphin already. But I would have to look into it. Because I know that the further back you go in Fire Emblem, they become a little more difficult, and some of the mechanics a little more unforgiving. Like the newer games have the mechanic of like, if you're playing classic mode, then there's permadeath, which implies that the classic games just have permadeath as a feature. So I don't know which one would be best to start off with. I just know that a lot of people really enjoyed Three Houses and said that that was a very good game to get into the series with. So I might start with Three Houses. I don't even know when the new one's coming out, the new Fire Emblem, so it depends on how much time we have, but I'd be down to play either of those, honestly. I just have a feeling that, oh my god, I can't stop clearing my throat. The word permadeath is funny to me. Yeah, like, isn't death just permanent? I feel you. But I feel like the newer one might be more beginner-friendly, which I wouldn't be against. Though I do like the idea of the permadeath mode, right? I just don't think that it's a game where somebody dying permanently evolves the story differently. From my very weak understanding of it in this sense, it just means that you just don't get any more story about that character, which kind of sounds bad. Like, you just straight up miss out on content. It's not like, oh, well, you get a different route now. It's like, no, like, Whatever that character was going to say, they don't say. You telling me he hit every single one of my red shells? All of them are gone, and he's still on my ass? Come on. What is that desync? That's awful. That's so gross. I'm fine him not getting hit, but refund me my damn red shells. My only defense against that red shell that hit me back. It's so mean. I think it was red shells, bananas, whatever the hell it was. Yeah. So they go to the tree line here, it looks like. That kind of works out. Definitely faster than just driving through it with no mushrooms. Try and draft off somebody. Yeah, what's going on? Atman, what's up? I'm usually not up so late to see you popping on. We're getting brutalized in our favorite young adult video game. To be fair, we are being pretty evil ourselves. God, this fat Bowser. Get off of me, brother. Bag it up. My God, finally, he's been like, there's 3 Bowsers up. Oh, that's a warrior. Okay. Oh, no, it's a Bowser. Oh, that's close. Yeah, I'm starting to think a heavyweight might not be the worst for a knockout tour. Like, look at all the front characters right now. They're all heavyweights. Lightning Bolt, inevitable, possible. Ooh. See, he's definitely either logged out or just trying to get a really good item. Man. The irony of being given 3 mushrooms ahead of somebody with 3 red shells is not lost on me. So brutal. I think there's 2 more item lines coming up, so depending on what we get here... Oh my God, of course I run right into the sign. I don't think what we have is good enough. Try to make sure we get a double box here. We gotta use this in case there's a lightning coming in. I think we make it, potentially. Yep, I think we're just in the cut. I thought I could jump it. Not looking good with the item selection here. It's all down to what we get right here. Yeah, we're out. Damn. I mean, we made it top 8. I can handle that. That's a lot better than what happened in the last race, right? But man, it's been a lot of... I've been seeing so many Bowsers in the top rankings for it. I actually don't know what we started off with in terms of VR tonight. I'm going to assume it was a net loss. But maybe it wasn't as bad as I'm thinking. It may have just been like a few 100 points. Actually, you see it right there, 83.55. That's about where we were when we played the other night, in the 8,300 range. So it ain't so bad. I think we would have to start bagging and all that to actually get any higher up in there. I will say though, I'm going to turn up the volume on my end a little bit because I like this set of courses. They're pretty good. Tracks. Bow, 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 bow. I'm thinking though, if people picking heavyweight characters, it's probably because top speed means a lot. And we could definitely pick a Kart that has a better top speed. Trying not to go out of bounds. Ow. We can save these mushrooms for the last bend here. Avoid this guy on the right. I think we'll be able to make top 16. Yeah, we got it. Dang. This is a very short segment here. In fact, very likely that we're going to get hit by a lightning bolt. My God. This is brutal. Oh, was that the last item line? It was. Damn, dude. Every time. I literally should have just whipped around and got the items. It wasn't. We're still out by a mile. Damn, dude. There's nothing you can do. I'm gonna quit out to go to the main menu and I'm gonna pick a different vehicle. So I don't have to like rush through it. Go to like the free roam real quick. I think this one has really good top speed. I think this one and the Racer have like the same top speed. This one has more top speed. I don't like the way it looks though. Anything else has comparable top speed? Let's see. This one does? That's so weird that this one and this one. Okay, so possibly the buggy? Oh, and the sled? Why? The sled looks so goofy. And then this one. You see, I've been seeing people pick that one a lot. I guess because it does have really good top speed. Well, I mean, I like the way this one looks a lot more. We'll try it out. Oh, wait, quick free run. Ooh, Toad Harbor Rock version, alright. Pretty sure this car is from a NES game. Trying to see if it says it anywhere. No, it's got a lot of cool logos on it though. So this one's going to be rough to get hit in because it has bad acceleration. But we can kind of negate that with saving mushrooms when we have them for either shortcuts or for recovery. So I don't think it'll be too bad. Oh wow, we haven't gotten this one in a minute. Yeah, you can see people in that other car. Throw it back, my lizards. Man, I was really trying to get a jump in time for that. Damn, dude, right on him. What the? That was awful. I love the Charmander whipping his tail around. It's cute. We kind of need coins. I think you get like a coin from jumping off a car. Yeah. Definitely need more coins. There we go. Oh, 100%. Me and Willis are really, really good friends. I've been knowing him for a long time, so I've watched him play through many, many games, and it's always a good time to watch him play something he really enjoys. So I've definitely been having a blast with it. It's actually making me want to get into one of the Elder Scrolls games because of I played a little bit of Skyrim and even less of Oblivion. You guys beat online. That's something that you probably have to ask him about. I'm a much more what would you say, public person, you know, with like my name and everything. So that's more of a Willis question. But I have known him for years. Probably a decade at this point. Damn, yeah. He and I go way back. One of my very good friends. Though I haven't played a lot of Scrolls games. I've played like Elden Ring, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm trying to think of what other like RPGs I've played. Just not too many Scrolls games. Though it's not that I didn't enjoy them. It just wasn't. I wasn't much of a PC gamer for a while. It was usually on Nintendo consoles, which you know didn't get a Scrolls game I think till the Switch, right? I still talk to a few people now, so. Yeah, it's nice to be able to have friends that you keep around and everything. The OG on Xbox, yeah, I didn't have, I had a 360 Elite, but I didn't have too many games on it. I mostly played Halo Infinite and Minecraft on it. Oh my god. I'm gonna exchange these. That's why we exchange them. As you can see, you get hit by the boo and he takes the coin and leaves you with a banana. So you're not completely defenseless. Came in on 8th grade on the 360. Yeah, it was a crazy time. That game was massive. Just in terms of like cultural impact, the amount of people who played it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can have first place Bowser. Get wrecked. I played enough Skyrim to have done the quest line for the Mages Guild. I was doing Dark Brotherhood, but I didn't really dig being evil like that. That wasn't like the way I was playing through the game. But it was a cool quest line. And then I don't think I ever got too far into Thieves Guild, but I didn't get too far into the game, like main story quest wise. In fact, I don't even think I ever picked a faction, as far as I remember. Maybe I did. Come on, that's so... I can't stand it, bro. They just sit back and they pull their bullets and then they... Yeah, you didn't even get it with your bullet. Every guild quest line in Oblivion is totally a banger. Namely, Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, I want to play through Oblivion because I did buy the remaster. I was super hyped about it. Really wanted to get into it, but I did not get very far. I was just kind of... hooked on playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. I played a lot of those games. But I was just way too into Wilds to be really playing anything else for any meaningful amount of time to really get into it. But I do own it on Steam, so that's definitely one of the games I was thinking about considering for my solo playthrough. I have a lot of hours in Wilds, so that's definitely a game. I'll stream that every now and then. I just don't know if Wilds is really something people come looking for small streamers like me, right? It's a fun game, though. I play it a lot offline, or off-stream. Thank you for the follow, Den264. Appreciate you popping on in. I do think we did better in this Kart, though. This Kart did seem to have the acceleration, pardon me, that has the top speed. I think that's a huge factor in Knockout Tour. I love this song. I guess in terms of RPGs, I played a lot of Final Fantasy 14 Online. It's the only Final Fantasy game I ever got into, but I like that game. But currently on hiatus from it. want to use this ghost. I'm suspicious that a lightning bolt will happen fairly soon. It might not, but better safe than sorry with the knockout tour. There's the lightning bolt. I might talk to Willis about we're gonna do like streams where we sit in on each other's stream. And we decided it would be fun if it's like I'm sitting on the game that he's playing and I'm sitting in on his stream and I've played the game before but he hasn't, and then vice versa. And so Oblivion would be a good one since he's definitely played Oblivion and I put like maybe 10 hours in it. I didn't get far at all. I couldn't even tell you what I did in that game. Like maybe like a couple of quest lines. I think I started part of the dark... I was doing the one for the moon grass or whatever the hell it's called and struggling to find it anywhere. The chances of a lightning bolt happening are low, but they're not 0 right now, but we're going to go ahead and just go across here. Getting a single mushroom in 9th place feels awful. Oh, lordy. Alright. This Bowser's going to try to hit me with this green shell. I feel it coming. I'm going to try to take some somewhat obtuse angles here. I think he might not have it anymore. Oh my god, that other Bowser just like got the biggest lead. I don't know where he's going. Damn, I totally messed that up. Okay, that worked out. No, it did not. Oh my god, it did not work out. It would have worked out had we gotten anything besides those items there. I'm not even going to continue the race, it's actually over. It would have been better had we have gotten literally anything, but we got defensive items. Everyone behind us was going to get like boosting items or invulnerable items. What are you going to do? It may have been smarter to continue the race just to place a little bit higher. And that way we won't lose as many points. But I honestly don't care about the I don't care about the points themselves. Let's see. I'm going to take a quick little break, guys, because the pre-roll ads are about to be gone. Meaning that it's going to do a 3-minute ad break, so I'm going to go grab I don't think I have anything to snack on, so I'll probably just take a bathroom break in a moment here. And give everybody time to get up and stretch. Do your thing, you know. It's always good to do the stretch. No one's spamming those, Oh wait, I forgot to leave the race. Probably gonna lose points on this. But yeah, take time, stretch, get some water. If you don't have any water, get some snacks. Do your thing, and then we'll attempt to earn some more VR. Now, whether or not that's gonna happen, I don't know. It's been a pretty rough night for Mario Kart. But yeah, give me like 3 minutes, and then when we're back, we'll go ahead and knock it out. I really do like the new Mario Kart world. Just a new Mario Kart theme in general. I think it's really good. It's kind of short. It's short but sweet, especially compared to Mario Kart 8's theme, which is like an absolutely monstrous song. It's really good. Alright, let's see. Where are we at VR? We were at 83, 33 earlier. Okay, we're about the same. Haven't lost too many points. Haven't gained that many points, so... I think we're doing alright, though, with this Kart character combination. I kind of do like this kart. It doesn't look like a fast vehicle, but apparently it is. The stats say otherwise, but... It does look really funny, but I do like that it's from some other game. Not sure which one. Toad's Turnpike has always been such a good song. I really like this knockout. Actually, it's very strange. I think they need to have more rallies. Too many of these rallies hit up the same places. I think there's 3 different rallies that have Moo Moo's Meadows in it, 3 different rallies that have Peach's Raceway in it, 2 different rallies that have that other map I was looking at before it, Mario Circuit. Like, I like the rallies, but there needs to be more variety in them. I mean, they are very different because despite going through the same maps, the routes themselves are very different. but there's a lot of courses. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't even know why I tried avoiding it. Oh my god. They're brutal. Oh no! As soon as I hit it, you could use the mushroom to dodge the blue shell, and my dumbass was like, I'll risk it. Oh my god, I got brutalized. It's whatever. We're so far from the first checkpoint, it's actually not that big of a deal. Thank you, Dragon King. I didn't turn the music back down. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. Oh my god, you fat bastard. He went and took all of the coins. I'm glad we got hit by the lightning midair. Because of, you don't slow down as much. But I would like a couple of more coins. Can you spare some more coins, please? Here's some coins. Oh my god. Thank you. Blessed. We've been blessed by coins. Yeah, let's knock someone out there. It'd be hilarious. Nobody. Oh, we hit somebody. Oh. Big oofs. It's really not that bad. Now this is bad. We do have some defensive items, but we're not protected by a lot. That Bowser fucked us. He was so afraid of getting hit by the red shell that he horned, and then it ended up hitting us and getting rid of our defenses. I think we're still, yeah, we're still making it. Ow. These stupid cars. It's enough that there's players taking the item boxes ahead of you, but then you have a flippin' NPC toad just meandering across the road. Oh, I knew it. We're approaching the final strip here and being brutalized on the way. Yeah, we gotta get ahead a little bit. Alright, hopefully we get rid of this, can pop the big one. I don't think we're making it, but we'll see. Oh, we might. If we can boost ahead of one person. Oh, we did it. Alright. Alright, still into contending. I wanted to drift right on the edge there. I think technically your front tires could be off track and it still will give you a good drift. He's got another one. He's got two more. Where did you get those in second place? I'm in second place. I'm getting like purple, green, or bananas. He's got another one too. God, and I'm not gonna... Okay, we did get defense. Oh, this is not looking good. I do want to be in the lead at this part. With, just how this race usually goes at this point. Like that. It's not looking good. Yep, because I don't think... No, there's one more item line here, but we're not going to get what we need. We might be able to get something good here. It all depends on what we pull. I don't think we're going to get anything significant enough to get us out of here. A single mushroom in 8th place? Brother. What do you mean? A single... You see there? Should have slammed on the brakes and waited. A single mushroom in 8th place. And its top 8 makes it. What am I going to do with that, Nintendo? You know? Despicable. Despicable. They're not setting us up for success here. I think this is, yeah, this is the same tour we were just on. I think it is. Yeah, it is. So we get another attempt at it. I was so thinking about using that coin, and I'm like, nah, I can still get booed in second place. I'm glad it didn't. Doesn't matter though. Horn's kind of useless, and not useless, but it certainly ain't the item I want when I'm completely alone. Whoa. If he throws these backwards, I may get him. Okay, he did not. It's actually not terrible. Again, you want to get hit in the air if you're going to get hit. What a banger. Brown, 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 brown. Dude, we are way up here. Got him. There's another lightning bolt coming. If you look at the gap between me, Bowser, and then the rest of the race, it's just huge. So guaranteed somebody's going to be pulling the lightning bolt soon. Or a blue shell, which I was really hoping for. Be able to use my mushroom. We could try to hit him here. He's not going to expect this. Oh no, that hit me! No! Karma. Instant karma. I was really hoping that, oh, there's the lightning bolt. I was really hoping that would get him. It's alright. Could be a blue shell in his future still. Yeah, he must have... I need to look up the rallies shortcuts, because there's definitely shortcuts in the rallies that you don't need a mushroom for, the mushroomless shortcuts. Another lightning because of... Now, lightnings are going to be pulled, like, pretty much on command with how far ahead we are. Now, they're starting to catch up to me, but if you have high enough top speed... Oh, God. Another one. Yeah, he's going to feather them out. Oh, there you go. Yeah, go for Bowser. Now I'm dragged back into the absolute shit show that's going to be the rest of the race. Oh my god, there's... Oh, come on. Alright, we're still in the contending at least. Yeah, fuck you. Damn, then where are the blue shells? That Bowser is miles in the lead. And I'm like sitting here thinking, like, I don't ever get first for that long without a blue shell coming in and making its appearance known. Alright. They're all up here. This is where we get knocked out before, so... see what we can do. For real. Yeah, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Let's see. Yeah, they definitely do go for this thing here. I shouldn't have thrown that. Up, and I think we lose. Yeah, we lose. That guy just had to... oh, wait. Yes! And we have top speed, so we just need to drive straight. No! We got his ass. Get out. Ooh, second place. That Waluigi. I didn't see him the whole race. Good for you, bro. You can take first. Oh, that was good. But look at that. Heavyweight, heavyweight, heavyweight. The other final four. Nothing but heavyweights. Very much a thank you. Very much a heavyweight favored mode. In the meantime, let me go ahead and mess with the... I want to mess with the chat too for a second, because it's definitely a little on the large side for me. In terms of how much space it takes, so put it like right there. Make it expand it out like that, make it easier to read. I think on the left side makes more sense. Except for the names are cut off? That's weird. Let me see. Why is it doing that? There we go. Absolute banger. This one I like a lot. This is actually, yeah, Cloud Rally, my favorite rally. Are we gonna make it in front of this bowl? Yeah, we're gonna do it. This, I don't know what the hell, a chain jump? Is that a chain jump? I mean, he's rolling. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh my god. Alright. The giant friggin' whatever those are. Hit him blind. Oh! Where did that come from? Yeah, there you have your first place, buddy. Yoshi trying to smell what I have. Oh no, not the crazy item box or cart. No, 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 no. Oh, it's chaos. Look at the bombs. Okay, it's off the road. Get out of here. I hate that vehicle. It just shows up to absolutely ruin everyone's day. Nice, random fireball coming in. Alrighty then. Who does this? I might get knocked out. I was the last person across. That was so despicable. Oh, you freaking bastard. He's bagging, so he's sitting at the item box. Oh, disgusting. Bow, 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 bow. Right, this. I love this song. Thank you, Pauline. Very kind of you. You're a very kind soul. Peach, get off my freaking nuts. Damn it. Very nice. How did I know that was gonna... Oh, that's it. Because they, for those of you who aren't aware, they wait to use the lightning bolt when everyone else has already passed up the item line, so that there's just nothing that can hit them in front of them. It's extremely lame. It's almost against the, like, spirit of a Mario Kart. And they're never gonna change it. It's a very Nintendo thing. I think we were in a race with this guy earlier. But it's crazy to me. I truly believe it is against the very spirit of Mario Kart, you know? The very essence of the game. And it's just never going away. They're too attached to it. They love their wacky, zany item bolt that's supposed to, like, serve a purpose outside of, like, the competitive meta, and it's supposed to have a function. That function does not serve well with how people use it. Just one of those things. Looks like they're about to, like, charge. They, like, mean mug you. Like, if I back it up, is he gonna, like, hop to change and look at me again? No? What is that guy doing? I think we only got this rally once. All night. I do enjoy this rally. I tried to avoid getting hit with that feather, and it was for naught. Never noticed the afterglow that comes off your cart. That's so cool. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Ba 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 da ba ba. Time for some despicable activities. 1, 2, of the 3. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I wanted to say, I thought you could bounce off those cars. I swear. Having a delay issue? Yeah, internet's shitting itself again. I don't quite understand why. It's just network congestion over in my neighborhood, unfortunately. I'm not sure why. It is currently 3:30 in the morning on a work week, so you wouldn't think many people were on right now. We'll just have to wait and see if it clears up. I don't know if 3 mushrooms is enough to make it past this big shortcut stretch, but we will certainly give it a go. I think you like gotta hit this. One of these. One of these. That guy absolutely wrecked us. I'll go ahead and do a connection test to see what we're getting on our end. It's showing 22, 22 up right now, which if you combine my 2 streams I'm uploading, because we're also uploading to YouTube right now, it'll it's probably right there, kind of maxed out. The only thing I could think to do is let me try this. Let's see. Bag of Doritos sticking out of the trash can. Howdy. Yeah, it's just looking like we're getting throttled. I'm gonna have to call my internet provider and complain some more. There's no reason why it should be congested in the middle of the night like this. I don't understand why it's connecting to some... It has to be either repairs happening somewhere down the line from my house. The download speed's unaffected. We're still getting 500 down, 540. But the upload speed, it's obviously, it starts off at 50 and drops to like 23, 22, 21. Just going down and down. So like 22. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty touch and go, unfortunately. It's just super inconsistent. There must be some damage at some point down the line, and my internet provider will not go and replace it unless you complain to them. And it just depends on, most people don't really rely on upload speed nearly as much as download speed, and so the likelihood of them to complain whenever one's working and the other is pretty low. So it's up to your local neighborhood Karen to call them, and I'll call them, and I'll call them every day, and every day that it's not running properly, I will ask them for a refund, and they will give it to me until they realize that I'm just going to keep calling and not paying for anything until they correct it. Showing the upload or the downloads even having a little issue. Yeah, it's looking pretty crappy. And it's, what, 3:47? We'll probably just call it here, unfortunately. But it was fine. I started a little later than what I really wanted to. I'm going to start coordinating with Willis to do like a pass off so we can kind of have our streams run back to back as opposed to me waiting a good little bit between it. But, yeah. I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame that we went so long without the internet issues. And they're just... I mean, I don't think it's the equipment at my house. It was before. But the fact that it's really inconsistent, it's like nothing's changing on my end, right? I don't even think it's raining outside or anything like that, so it's most likely on my internet provider it ends. But, it is what it is. I think... tomorrow, I'm not sure if we're going to be having a Willis stream happen, but there might be a stream. In which case, I'll most likely hop in there. I'm going to really consider some single-player games to start running through on stream, if we can get the stream to work. And I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't been playing a lot of single-player games. Like, I was playing Crimson Desert, but that's not a game I want to stream. It's just kind of like a meandering, just walk around, figure out stuff to do. It's not always super exciting, but, maybe I'll just blast through the story. I got really disenchanted with that game when I came to a puzzle that was just like another puzzle that it had earlier. And it was just not nearly as... It's like a puzzle that is a logic puzzle, so like, doesn't really have anything to do with the mechanics of the video game. It's just a random logic puzzle in the middle of like what was otherwise a really fun dungeon. And I was just like, dude, I already did one of these puzzles. They're really not fun. They're really, really not well made either. Besides the fact that it's not a fun puzzle, they're really, really like touch and go, I guess you'd say. So we'll find a game. But at any rate, I do appreciate everybody for stopping on by. I want to thank Den264, and also I want to thank our homie Vessel for the follows today. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll figure out something to do, and hopefully we can get in contact with Cox and figure out why the internet's been so trash. But y'all have a great night. Don't let the bedbugs bite, and if they do, give them a little nibble back. Y'all have a good one, guys.